Hey, what up, Benzo? What is going on? Madeline, always here. Brandon, what's going on? What's up, Conlon? What's up, Diego? How you doing, brother? What's up, cool drummer? What is up, guys? Hey, what's going on, people? Sperm sale in the house. Sperm sale. We wait for a few more people in here. We'll start talking about these playoffs a little bit. There's another reason I'm doing this tonight. I just want to let people know that the Lakers-Knicks game. Let me just fill my beer up here. The Lakers-Knicks game. We are going to be doing that on the Entertainers channel. He texted me today. Jet Central's in town. He's in New York. And what's up, everybody? Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. So Jet Central's in New York with the Entertainer. And I guess they're at the hotel or whatever. They weren't sure if they had MSG there. Miller Lite, no. It's UFO White. This is actually really good beer. So they're just seeing if they had MSG there, if they had if the internet worked and everything else. So they're good to go. So I wanted to get on here a little early, talk a little bit about the playoffs, or these two games anyway, because of the NFC East and a lot of my hey Bobby, how you doing? So where's the sponsor? I know I'm out of them. I got to buy some tomorrow. I'm out of all pretzels. But since a lot of my viewers are Cowboys and Eagles fan, I figured we could talk about the playoffs. But so I just like I said, I also just want to let everybody know that the Knicks and Lakers will be on the Entertainers channel when I wrap this up. We'll probably do this for like an hour or so, and then I'll go over there. I know they do play, boy. Yes, they do. Probably about 7:30, quarter to 8. I'll be on here. I'm gonna say around quarter to 8. I'll probably be on. The Alabama football game, I'll definitely be doing that Monday night. Yeah, Ben Boomer. I wish we were there, brother. I wish the Sooners were in there, but we just couldn't. Tied whipped our ass, man. It is what it is, you know. I have to look at it, David, and I'll look at it when I'm done. Let me just ask you this: was that the right hat, or was it a different hat? Because, like I said, the link you sent me, it brought up a bunch of different hats, so I wasn't exactly sure which one. I want to make sure I'm sending you the right one. No, I'm not getting involved in that, Brandon. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. They said what they said. I'm over it. I'm not in that crap. I said what I had to say. I'm done. That's it. It's over. Oh, Duke Bothers, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate. He says you won't be along for the Cowboys game tomorrow. Let's go Cowboys. Yeah, Duke. I didn't know that you worked Saturday, brother. We were all looking for you because you are lucky. I mean, what you said in your video today absolutely was true. You came in during the West Virginia game. We started rolling. You came in during the Texas game. We started rolling. So we were all looking for you. I was like, where the hell is Duke Bothers, man? We need him in here. We need him in your bed, you know. Hey, guys, hit that thumbs up for me if you haven't done so, please, man. Just smash that thumbs up button for me, man. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, it does help me out a lot. So if you could just hit that for me, that'd be great. And Duke, thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate it. Simon says now everybody wants to do live streams. Y'all are clones. Sweat. Well, I mean, Simon, I'm not the first guy to do live streams. I mean, I definitely, the Sports Fury inspired me to do them. You know, I got that from them. I saw they were doing it, and it looked like so much fun. I'm like, you know what? I would love to call games like that. And I mean, Shango doesn't really do a play-by-play, but Shango's been doing live streams forever, since I can remember. I mean, he was the first one I remember doing it. What up, Desert Eagle? Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, one giant rebuttal. Bad Dog, I can't go for the playoffs. Go Hawks, go. Hey, I hear you, man. I hear you. What's up, Steven? How you doing, my man? I know, man. I hear you, Duke. I hear you, my man. I do. Oh, I got you, Simon. I see what you're saying. I did see it. Like I said, I watch a lot of videos. I don't always comment, but I do watch it, man. I know. Listen. This is the only thing I'm going to say about that whole situation, Sperm Cell, is this. Why I don't understand why it took my video for EDP to shout him out if they're such good friends? Why didn't he do it before it to help him out? That's the only thing. That's the only like. I didn't care what he said. Whatever. I really don't care. I could not care less. Their opinions of me doesn't matter. But when I watched the video, I was just like, I don't understand why he didn't do this before. I mean, not slander me, but why didn't he just shout out his channel and help him out to begin with? That was the only thing that when I was watching that, I'm like, why didn't he do this before to help him? If they're such good friends, that was the one thing that I questioned, and that was it. Yes, I saw Justin Fields. I was watching Uncle Lou's live stream earlier about him going to Ohio State. Oh yeah, of course he was talking about me because we're on the street. Because the people in Bakersfield know me in New York, so But we don't need to talk about what's the Cowboys X Factor. Let's talk about these playoffs, guys. Again, hit that thumbs up for me if you haven't done so, man. Bang that thumbs up, and let's start with the tomorrow night's game. The Cowboys never have, never will. Sperm cell. Don't do drugs. Never have, never will. I don't compete in bodybuilding. I have nothing to prove to anybody. I made a kid in my 40s. Okay, guys on that crap ain't making kids. All right. I made a kid when I was 41 years old. Tells you all you need to know about my health and my fertility and how virile I am, okay? So that's all you need to know about it. Guys in their 40s on that junk ain't making kids. I can still make kids. I can still trust me when I tell you, I'm okay. I don't know. He's just talking, man. I don't know what he's talking about. But thanks, John. Love you too, my man. All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the Seahawks in Dallas. That's the game tomorrow night. I will be streaming that one. I'm definitely looking forward to that. It should be very interesting. Man, these two teams are very, very similar. You know what I mean? They're very similar. Hound Dogs got the Cowboys. Before I even found out the spread, when I was on Uncle Lou's show on Tuesday or Wednesday, let's talk about he's gonna get. We'll talk about it, dude. We'll talk about it. So I said before I even knew the spread that this game was a coin flip, and Vegas has it as a 1-point spread. So obviously they feel the same way. To me, obviously Seattle. The good things about Seattle are this, okay. Seattle is obviously the number one team in rushing. They rush for over 2,500 yards on the year. Dallas is also a very good rushing team. They got Ezekiel Elliott. So they're both very similar. But Seattle's only turned the ball over 11 times the entire year. So they're very good about holding on to the ball. And they're holding on to the ball very well. They don't turn it over, and they can run the ball. The whole game, in my opinion, is going to be based on how Seattle runs the ball. Russell Wilson is a magician, but the Dallas Cowboys, if they can stop Seattle's run, they're going to become one-dimensional. And no matter how good Russell Wilson is, it's hard to win when you're a one-dimensional team. So it really is going to hinge on that. It's also going to hinge on if the Dallas Cowboys can run the ball. And I really think that's the difference in this game. Whatever team runs the ball better is going to win the game. And both teams can run the ball extremely well. Yes, Simus, I agree with you. And he will, if you guys can't run, he will look like 2017 Dak, because Dak Prescott is not the quarterback you want dropping back throwing 45 times, just like Eli Manning. Not that Dak Prescott and Eli Manning are the same quarterback, but I scream about it all the time. What up? Yeah, I love your stupid bum. It's a hilarious name. Not that you want them, not that they're the same, but at the same time, at this juncture in Eli Manning's career, he needs to be a game manager. And when we don't use him as a game manager, he sucks. And Dak Prescott, I feel, is the same way. I feel if they can run the ball, it enhances play action. And Dak is very good at play action. He always has been. He can use his legs. He can do a lot of different things when they run the ball. But if Dallas is third and long, Dak, what's up, Thane? Hey, Sports Fury, what is going on, guys? How are you doing this evening on a Friday? I just feel like if the Cowboys can run on Dak, if they're 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3, Dak is going to kill them. If they're 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10, that benefits Seattle. So really, I think everything Dallas does in offense hinges on their hinges on. Oh shoot! Hold on 1 second. This is Rover Sports. Just wanted to talk him real quick. And hey, Rover, what's going on? Good. I'm actually right in the middle of a live stream. Can I call you tomorrow? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. 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 That's why I'm doing the live stream. I was letting a lot of. I'm talking about the playoffs, but I was letting a lot of guys know that we're going over there at 10:15 for the game. So I'm all set. I'll finish this up. What's that? Okay. No problem. No problem. You guys ought to swing in here. You guys ought to swing in this live stream I'm doing right now. All right. Sounds good, man. Later. All right. That was just them talking about the live stream. So, like I said, I think that is the whole thing. It's the same with Seattle. If Seattle's third and long, they're going to be in trouble too, because let's face it, DeMarcus Lawrence is a beast. Dallas's defense is very good. These two teams are really mirror images of one another. Seattle just takes care of the ball a little bit better than Dallas does, but neither one of them are great passing teams. They're both great running teams. So it'll be really interesting, and I really do think that this is a coin flip. It'll be like I said. I think the team that runs the ball better is the team that's going to win this game. And I think that really is what it comes down to. Is most teams in the playoffs, usually your defense and running wins. Both Seattle and Dallas play defense. Both Seattle and Dallas run the ball. I give Dallas a little advantage because they're home. Seattle. If this was in Seattle, I think it'd be no brainer. I'd pick Seattle without a doubt in this game. If it was in Seattle, it'd be a big difference. I'm still taking Seattle. Don't get me wrong. Probably good for you Cowboys fans because I'm picking against you, and every time I pick against teams, it seems they lose. But I see PCG in here, so I know if PCG wants the Seahawks to win, she'll be in a live stream tomorrow. Because, oh, man, thank you. One giant rebuttal, man. Thank you so much for that super chat, brother. I really, really appreciate it. You're only 41. You talk as if you're older. Either way, I appreciate your insight. My thoughts, whichever team has less turnovers. Well, that's true, too. Turnover battles always a big thing. Also, I'll go with the better QB in this game, plus Seattle has more playoff experience. It's a good call. I mean, Russell Wilson's definitely the better quarterback. I don't think any Dallas fan is arguing that at all. I think even Dallas fans would admit Russell Wilson is the better quarterback. Russell Wilson's an elite quarterback. I tell PCG whenever she's in the stream, I always tell her the Giants are going to take Russell Wilson because I love Russell Wilson. I'm a huge Russell Wilson fan. But like I was saying, PCG and Duke, you're kind of like the same thing. Duke shows up and his teams do well. PCG shows up there in the Seahawks streams, and her team always does well. So it'll be fun if you guys are both in there to see which one of you is luckier for your team. But I just think that I really do. I just think Seattle, and it's because of Russell Wilson. Even though I said I know the team that runs the ball better is going to do better and probably win the game, Russell Wilson is the X factor in this game. He really is, because Russell Wilson can do so many things, and everybody that watches me talk about the Seahawks knows I absolutely love Russell Wilson. I'm a huge Russell Wilson fan. I always have been. I always will be. I think he's fantastic. So I really do think that could be the difference. But this is going to be a great game. And as I said, you could take a coin and you could flip it, man. And you could say if it lands on heads, it's Cowboys. If it lands on, oh, man, thank you so much for the super chat, Jake. I do really, really appreciate that, man. He says the Seahawks will win. He's an Eagles fan. So I Jack Vegetables, what's going on, my man? Yeah, so, I just I got to take Seattle because of Russell Wilson. I think he's the difference, man. Yeah, he's unbelievable. He really is. He said he loves me back. Awesome, because he's so good. He's just so good, man. I love watching Russell Wilson play. But again, I think you could take I really do think you could take a coin and say if it lands on heads, it's Dallas. If it lands on tails, it's Philly. And Goose, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate that, my man. I really do. LSU 2018 fake national champion says, thank you, Goose. Thank you. And LSU for knocking off UCF and ending that whole stupid their undefeated streak and everything else. Now they actually played a real team. It was nice. Even though they played you good, they played you solid, but you beat them. And that's really all we needed to see. So next compilation coming. I'm glad you got all my rage on camera. That's always good. The me throwing a football during the Oklahoma stream is amazing. I really do have a damn good arm. So I mean, what do you? Let me go to the chat before we get into the Eagles and Bears. What do you guys think? What's up, Kid Blue? How you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, who's got the Cowboys in here? Who's got the Eagles? Instead of just type, you can just type one for the Cowboys, Eagles, one for the Cowboys, two for the Seahawks. What's up, GOAT? What do you got? Oh man, Sperm Cell, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. The entertainer is giving Jet Central the Philly special in the hotel room. Rover's there too. Wow, you guys all think Dallas, really? Wow. Sean says 3. He don't want either one to win. Yeah, Seahawks. I knew you'd say that. There we go. There's some Seahawks guys. I'm surprised that many people are picking Dallas, to be honest. Now the Seahawks fans are showing up. I got you. Brandon's a Seahawks fan. PCG's is okay. Take the what is the over under UPS Reloader? What is it? 420. There you go, crazy dog. What is the over under? Oh man, Duke, that's rough. So it is. It looks like it's. I mean, there's probably a little bit more Cowboys than Seahawks, but it's pretty even. Seahawks the biggest threat, honestly, to the Dallas Cowboys. I don't think so. There, I think the Saints at home are tough. I think the Bears. I think that the defense and running wins in the playoffs. And Seattle's the best rushing team in the league, and they have all 3 of their running backs are capable. Carson's great. Penny can play. Mike Davis can play. They're all good. So you can't wait to see Dak's face after they lose. It should be a great game. And, of course, I had to stream that. With the earlier game, I'm not going to be able to stream. That's not going to happen. But the night game, I will definitely be here for the night game. So I have to do Dallas, Seattle. I have to. I have to do the NFC East games. There's just no way. I do have a mustard bust. What is going on? Oh man, Robert, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I do appreciate. Need to feed the dog. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you so much, brother. I really do appreciate it. My roommate is telling me to tell you bring us chicken wings. Am I going to North Carolina? I would love to go to visit you guys, in North Carolina. I am going to check my P.O. box. Did you know that that's delivered for sure, Mustard Must? Because I am going to check the P.O. box tomorrow. So if my beer's in there, I will drink it during the live stream. But what did anybody 28-24? I think the Colts are going to win too. I do. I was only talking about the NFC East here just because, again, this is what I'm more interested. Obviously, I have dogs in a fight. I'm not rooting for the teams in my division. Who would? I mean, if the Giants were in it, no Eagles fans going to go, let's go Giants. That's not going to happen. So, but yes, that's true, PCG. I do have to so you can win. But again, Duke is very lucky when he comes into streams for his team. You are very lucky when you come into the stream for the Seahawks. It's very interesting. You got Houston. I just think, what I looked at Duke was this. Houston is 28th in pass defense. And the Colts are second in passing touchdowns and 6th overall in pass offense. So that's the difference. Oh, man, David for Colorado, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Glad to help. I also sent you a picture of the hat. That wasn't the hat that I clicked on. Like, I just need to all right, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I want to get that ordered for you and get it out as soon as I can, my man. And again, congrats on winning the contest. We're about 650 subs away from doing another giveaway. So if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you know when I go live, because when I get to 6,000, I'll do another fitted hat giveaway or mini helmet, whatever you guys want. But just to show my appreciation for all your support of my channel. It does mean a lot to me. So I don't like betting against luck either. What's up, Andrew? How are you doing, brother? You're a Cowboys fan. No, it makes sense. I mean, when your team's in the playoffs, you're always going to be nervous. Is this Sports Fury Josh or Sports Fury Sean? I don't know which one it is. I don't. If you said it earlier, I missed it. Go Eagles, Scott Robinson says. Okay. You see we hired Alex. I did not say. Oh, it's Josh. Okay. We're about to get into that. But live in Houston, my pleasure to give you the most real Giants. Oh, man, thank you, Robert. I appreciate it, brother. I really do. My score prediction for Seattle and Dallas, PCG, 23-20 Seahawks. That's my prediction. Last second field goal, they win, 23-20. That's my prediction. How do you do the Superminds band? You mean how do you accept them, Desert Eagle? If you go into your channel, right? If you go on YouTube, you got to go to, I only know how to do it from the old one. So if you go into YouTube Studio Beta, Booger McFarland is in the house. If you go to, Ann, what's going on? How are you tonight? If you go into YouTube Studio Beta, right, and you go to Classic Creator Studio, you click on channel, and it should give you a bunch of options, and you'll see Super Chat there. You just have to enable it. That's all. Like I'm, and it's weird because I'm actually eligible for a sponsorship from YouTube viewers. It doesn't show up. It's supposed to say sponsor on my live chat. It doesn't. But if you, I mean, I'm not asking anybody to do this either. You don't have to, definitely don't feel obligated to do it. And some people can't see, but if you click on the super chat button, it says join on YouTube Gaming. You need a gaming channel for this. So in order to do it, if you go to YouTube Gaming, you can actually sponsor. Like I'm able to be sponsored. It's $4.99 a month. And it's like a monthly super chat. And you can end it whenever you want. You can do it for as long as you want. But it's supposed to say sponsor there, and it doesn't. I don't know why that's not there. But that's how you do it, Desert Eagle. That's how you do it, man. Can't stand the Eagles. Obviously, I'm a dire Giants fan, but damn, to see the chaos in Philly. Oh yeah, Foles pulls it off, man. It'd be nuts. You're eligible for PCG, do you do live streams or no? Like I don't know how it works. Like it's there, but it's not there like it should be. So I'm not sure how it works. Jake, that question's just wrong. That question's just wrong. I'd rather the Cowboys win. I mean, my dad passed away, so that's not even possible. But well, Fluffy Bunny, I didn't even mean. I wasn't trying to. I didn't say anything about him. You know, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not really concerned about it. I don't really care. Is that what I didn't know you had that, Desert? So maybe that could be why. Maybe you have to wait for them to clear. I didn't know you had copyrights, brother. I didn't know. So that could have something to do with it. You might just have to wait for those to clear, and then you'll be eligible. I always wondered why that wasn't in your thing. But so yeah, I have 23. What is the over under? Does anybody know what the over? I might have missed it. What's the over under in the Dallas game? A year. That's crazy. 43.5. Well, I said 23-20. So I'm right there. I didn't even know that. So I'm pretty damn good. I could make the spreads in Vegas. I said this game's a coin flip. It's a 1-point spread. And I just said 23-20 and the over-under is 43.5. And I did not know either one of those things. I'm going to start doing spreads in Vegas. It sounded dirty. What's up, Afghanistan? How you doing, brother? Our temporaries. Oh, Desert Man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I do appreciate it, man. And again, Desert Eagle, I can say this. So it's you, absolutely one of my favorite Eagle fans, brother. You know it. Much respect for you. You're a fantastic video maker, fantastic person. I would love to hang out with you sometime and throw a couple of cold ones back. You the man, brother. Thank you. You know you've been one of my favorites for a long time. So I really do appreciate that, brother. You trying to do a Vegas trip like crazy, Mustard Bus? I don't know if you guys will get out of there alive. Thank you, Afghanistan. I appreciate it, man. Well, remember something, crazy dog. It's not just 1,000 subs. You also, I think you have to average 40,000 view minutes every 28 days. So your views count too. When did I throw the football in the OU game? It was about... I don't remember. It was 28-0. So it might have been about an hour into that stream where I picked that football up and whipped it. Just ask Andrew if you could use his video if you want to put that on there. Would you start Foles or Wentz? Well, Wentz isn't healthy. No, PCG. It's not a wine glass. It's a beer glass. That's a brewery up in Cooperstown, New York, Omagong. So it's actually a beer glass. You were watching a lot of people were watching what I did. That was a big stream. That thing has almost 25,000 views. That's a pretty good video. Yeah, man, you are a Desert Eagle. You the man, brother. You really are. Is that what it is? You have to average that. I didn't even know PC. Dude, it's all different. Like the monetization and everything that goes. I don't even understand it. The monetization is different. It depends on the ads that run. It depends on so many different things. I can't figure it the hell out. I really don't know how it works. But let's get into this Eagles-Bears game. I don't know if the sports here. I don't know if Josh is still here or not. But do I remember DC Sniper vaguely? Which game am I excited for the most, even though the Giants didn't make it? That Eagles-Bears game should be really good. I'm kind of excited for that because I love defense. And when Chris and I did the Giants show Wednesday, he thinks that the Bears are going to blow the Eagles out. He said the Bears are going to win by 10. I don't see it happening. I don't see the Eagles losing by 10. But this, to me, is the difference in this game. Because I don't know how many people listened to me on Uncle Lou the other day. The Eagles are like 28th or 29th in the league in rushing. They can't run the ball. They can't. And the Bears are number one in the league in rush defense. They give up an average of what? 60 yards a game. It's something crazy like that. Maybe a little more. It might be like 80 yards a game. They've given up less than 1,300 yards on the ground all year, and the Eagles can't run the ball. The Eagles are going to be very one-dimensional. What's up, EDP? Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I don't know how healthy Nick Foles is, and if the Eagles are one-dimensional, which they probably will be in this game, because again, they haven't run the ball well all year. And the Bears are the best in the league against the run. The Bears also force the most turnovers, right? And no matter how good or bad Mitch Trubisky is, I think that a good defense can hide a bad offense. I think the Bears can make enough plays and it's in Chicago too, so that also helps. But this, like I said, the Eagles cannot run the ball, and Nick Foles is back there on 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 9. He's going to get killed. You got Khalil Mack, Danny Trevathan, Leonard Floyd, Roquan Smith. Who is the – oh, thank you so much for the Super Chat, QC. I appreciate it very much, my man. I always appreciate it, so thank you very much. Josh, is it Akeem Hicks? Who the hell – I can never think of the guy's name. Your lineman, that's a beast. Is it Akeem Hicks? Why can't I think of the guy's name? Because that's the other guy that's just a dangerous son of a bitch on that Bears team. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, Afghanistan. I always do. It's Akeem Hicks. Okay. That Bears front seven is freaking nasty. And I say this all the time. Number one, Josh, and Bears fans in general, and I have a lot of Bears fans in my stream, which I always love. And they all came over from that Giants-Bears game. And I love my Bears fans in here. I do. I think bear down, dub Bears, all that. I'm rooting for you. You know, I'm rooting for you guys. But I said this to you before, Josh, and I probably said this early in the year. The best comment I can give the Bears is that defense reminds me of that 86 Giants defense. That linebacking core is sick. And then your Akeem Hicks is your Leonard Marshall on the defensive line. And Leonard Marshall is one of the most underrated defensive ends ever. Leonard Marshall was a freaking animal. But I'm telling you right now, see, I don't think the Bears blow the Eagles out. I also think this game's decided by a field goal. But I do think the Bears are going to win. I do. I think the Bears, I think their defense is just too tough. And this is the thing. I don't like picking against the Eagles because they're red hot. There's something special about Nick Foles when he plays. There's just something special. He does something for that team. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know what that mojo is, but let's face it, dude. He went into Los Angeles. He beat the Rams. He beat the Texans, and they destroyed Washington. So he came in, he went 3-0, and he got them into the playoffs. And they're freaking dangerous. They're dangerous. It's going to be a hell of a game. It really is. The Eagles are a dangerous team, man. They're dangerous. But I just think the Bears defense, I'm a defensive guy. I think defense wins in the playoffs, and I just think that Bears defense is sick. And I think that if you don't need to delete Joe D's comment there, buddy. That's fine. He didn't do anything wrong. I like the Bears defense a lot. And I think if there's one team in the NFC that can go into New Orleans and beat New Orleans, it's the Bears. That's the only team I can see going into New Orleans and beating them for the simple fact that they have such a good defense. And this is the other thing with the Eagles. If you noticed, Ezekiel Elliott tore them up, right? Amari Cooper went off on them in the secondary. Saquon Barkley killed them both games. Kamara and Ingram had big games. Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen are two damn good running backs. Because I think the Bears are going to be able to run a little bit in this game. And Trubisky's a mobile quarterback, which also is, that's not looked upon a lot either. But Trubisky can make plays with his legs. Trubisky is sneaky with his scrambling ability. That's an X factor as well. But it should be a great game. I'll ask you guys in the chat again. Who wins? The Bears or Eagles? 1 for Bears, 2 for Eagles. Who do you guys got winning this game? I got to drink these beers fast so they get warm. The Bears. I see the Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. Wow. A lot of Bears. A lot of Bears. A couple of Eagles there. A couple of Eagles there. Like I said, I think both of these. I think every game in the playoffs, this wild card round, is really close. I think every one of these games is really close. And I think if there's one game that's more than one possession, and I hate to say it because I took the Texans at the beginning of the year to go to the Super Bowl, but I could see the Colts winning by more than one possession. That's the one team I could see. Is PCG leaving? I missed it. All right, PCG, you have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow. It'll be interesting between you and Duke to see which one of you teams bring you. Which one of you guys brings your team better luck? And I'm rooting for you, PCG. You know I am. So here's to you. No, I don't see that. Did I say Chargers? Juice, I meant Colts. If I said Chargers, I meant Colts. I did not mean Chargers. Chargers are going to lose. Ravens will beat the Chargers. Again, I love the defense. Ravens are number one defense in the league overall. They have the number one overall defense. So can't wait to go Seahawks and go back. I hear you, Leo lady. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sean, you really think that the Eagles are going to win? I can't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Bears are old school, smash mouth running team, running QB. I agree with you, 296. I do. I told you, they remind me of the 86 Giants. That team reminds me of the 86 Giants. That 86 Giants team was pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I agree with you, Gritty Giant. Guys, I'll be right back. My nose is running. I'll be right back. Give me in a second. I think I'm getting sick, which sucks. The casting couch. Yes. Yeah, bonus. Pretty much that's what happened. What's up, Chris? How are you doing? Lakers gonna beat the Knicks? Probably. I'll be streaming that game on Chris's channel. I'll wrap this up in about 35 minutes. I'll go over there. I was hoping those guys would swing in here and hang out in the live stream. Mitch is going to fold, throwing picks all the time, want the Bears to win. I think the Bears can run the ball, though, Sean. I don't think Mitch Trubisky is going to have to throw that much. I really don't. And honestly, can you get Buzzdog for the Cowboys game tomorrow? We'll see what happens. This Bears reminds me of the 89 Bears. Yeah, they have stunk, without a doubt, for themselves. They've been bad. I love that Philly 500 wrote a song about me, man. That's great. The Bears didn't blow their games against the Dolphins and Patriots and Giants. It would have been 15-1 with the number one seed. I wouldn't say they blew the game against the Giants. I mean, they were up at halftime. So that's exactly what I said, Josh. I think that he can make plays with his legs. That's something that's underlooked. People don't look at that. So I agree. I think he can make plays with his legs. What's up, rest in peace? How you doing? What up, Alpha Eves? How's it going, my man? Ben Parker, what's going on? Well, you can think whatever you want. You think I take them, then I take. I guess it doesn't really. The truth really don't matter on the internet. People can say whatever the hell they want. People are going to believe what they want. Don't really matter. I'm 6 foot, 200 pounds. So if you think that I dabble in that, think it. I really don't care. As I said earlier in the stream, I made a kid at 41 years old. Guys that juice can't make kids. I made one in my 40s. And I can make one today if I wanted to. So to answer your question, no. But you can believe whatever you want. So that's all I can say about that. You like the shirt? Yeah, this is old school, man. This is when I was in the Giants Mafia. We got this back in 2009. We had these made, so I figured I'd break this out tonight. Been a tough week for what, David? I am a freak. I'm like, just don't think he pulls it up. Well, I think the Bears can score on defense. I think the Bears can. I'm definitely not a lineman. I'd be more of probably a corner or a halfback. I didn't throw them out. I finished them, so I don't have any. We'll have more for the game tomorrow, though, QC. I hear you, Joe D. I hear you. I'll be happy too, man. Hey, Techie, what's going on, brother? How are you tonight? I still like the Saints to win it all, man. That was my pick at the beginning of the year, but yeah, well, obviously I'm changing my Super Bowl picks because I think the Colts are going to beat the Texans. I do. I don't think the Texans are good enough to beat the Colts. I just don't. And again, I look at the passing. I look at that Texans pass defense, and it's terrible. Eli Manning went 25 for 29 for 297 and 2 touchdowns against that pass defense. And that's with J.J. Watt. Now, Jadeveon Clowney was hurt during that game, but still, when Eli's throwing 4 incompletions against your pass defense, man, and Andrew Luck is going to get MVP consideration. He's a comeback player of the league, comeback player of the year. He's throwing the second most touchdowns in the league to Pat Mahomes, and they're 6th in passing offense. I don't like that matchup for the Texans. I just don't. I don't like it. So, T.Y. Hilton, yeah, I mean he's a beast. Dante Inman is good. Chester Rogers can play. I mean the Colts got good. You know, Marlon Mack can run the ball. Hines, he's another good running back. The Colts got a lot of weapons. So Eli Manning isn't coming back. Well, Dave Gettleman is not committed to him, so he might not. Well, like I said, with the Giants, it'll be very interesting this offseason, without a doubt. Yeah, the Colts beat the Texans the last time they played, so the Colts are won 10 out of 11. Yes, Sean Rockdale, exactly. Their offensive line is fantastic. What a difference Quentin Nelson's made. So I like the Colts. I fell asleep last night, David. I wasn't even awake. I went to bed early last night. This is why I was off. The nights I'm off from the live streams, Bad Dog goes to bed and gets some sleep. Because did you see that schedule I have all the way through next week? That is brutal, man. I got the Knicks game tonight. That's not going to end till like 1:00 in the morning. I got the Cowboys Seahawks tomorrow. I got both playoff games on Sunday. I got the national championship game on Monday. I'm on Uncle Lou's channel on Tuesday, 10 o'clock. Then I got Talking Giants with Chris on Wednesday. I'm going to be a busy man. Busy man. So Bad Dog, he's got to rest up a little bit. I need some sleep. Nobody's talking about Tom Brady. Well, I wasn't going to bring those up. I'll do another live stream. Well, no, I'm not going to have a chance to. But I used to do them both. Just the one game Sports Nation. I'm just doing Cowboys Seahawks. I'm not doing the early game tomorrow. I've never had a knee problem, Mr. Calculus. Knock on wood. I've never had one, man. Never had one. Giants will take you. I hope we take them in the second round. Not the first round. I want Josh Allen or Jonah Williams. Those are the guys I want. But I've heard Ed Oliver. There's a lot of guys. Like I said, the Giants offseason will be very interesting, without a doubt. Damn, Sperm. So that had to hurt like hell. No, I will. David, I told you I'll call in there for sure. I definitely will. I didn't know you were doing it yesterday. And like I said, I went to sleep really early. So you tore your meniscus, man. That sucks. I got you guys taking Ed Oliver. Yeah, that's a possibility too, Alpha Eves. It is, without a doubt. And again, guys, if you're new to the channel, please, hit the like for me, hit the subscribe button, and I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight. Any torn muscle has to hurt like hell. Any torn muscle. I've never done that. Luckily, thrown my back out a couple of times. That shit hurts. That shit will knock you. You can't move. You throw your back out. That hurts. Man, you guys are all killing your knees. All killing your knees. But Sport Josh, you and Philly 500, you did not do that Bears Eagles preview, right? Or did you do it? Did I miss the video? I saw you guys did the Dallas Seahawks game, but you guys have not done the video with, or it hasn't been uploaded yet with for the Bears and Eagles, right? I don't want to miss that because that's going to be a good one. You broke your scrotum bone. That's gotta suck. What's up, CEC? You've broken your elbow. I mean, I've broken my wrist. I mean, I've broken bones. I've just never torn muscles. You going for the Eagles on Sunday? I hope not. Giants suck. Well, tell me something I don't know. That's awful, sperm cell. That sounds painful. Cowboys Nation, we'll see. We'll see what goes on with that. QB class, I agree. I don't want Dwayne Haskins. I just don't. I'm not a Dwayne Haskins guy. I'm not on board. Again, guys, Giants fans, you want Dwayne Haskins, and then Dwayne Haskins, you think Dwayne Haskins is our quarterback for the next 10 to 15 years? Because if you're drafting a quarterback top 10, that's exactly what you're saying. That Dwayne Haskins is going to be here for 10 to 15 years. You're not drafting a quarterback 6th overall with the intent of keeping him here for 4 years. So you're drafting him with the intent to keep him here for a decade to a decade and a half. Is that what you want? I don't want that. I want to move on from Eli, okay? I do. But there's 4 games this year that our defense blew. Well, really 5, but we held on to beat the Bears, okay? We blew that one too. Carolina should have won it. Second game against the Eagles, should have won it. The game against the Colts, should have won it. And definitely the game against Dallas, should have won it. Okay? The defense folded in the second half of every one of them games. So as bad as Eli was, if the defense held up, the defense made plays, we'd be 9-7. The quarterback is not the issue on the team. Well, it is part of the issue. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Eli's not at fault because he's definitely been at fault. If our defense was better, we'd be better. That's why I want Josh Allen. Because we need a defense. Look at the Bears. Look at the Cowboys. How do they win, man? They win with defense. Cowboys have the 22nd ranked offense in the league, okay? It's the worst out of any team in the playoffs. They won the division. Do you guys realize that the New York Giants scored the most points of any team in the NFC East this year? And we were 5-11. Tells you all you need to know about how bad a defense is. Now, Dak has weapons now that he has Amari Cooper, but, they are Muchacho. They do quit. Have you ever watched the show Scarred? No, I've not watched that. I wouldn't want to watch that. But, yeah, the defense is poor. So, absolutely, Sean, defense wins championships. It does. Giants have always been known for a great defense, and we haven't had a great defense. Well, 2016, our defense was pretty damn good. But, Dad Dog, you think – oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you got it, William. I'm glad I can pass my genetics off to you. William Watson is my my long-lost son. Just take a look at that. Just take a look at that thumbnail picture. Look at that tricep on that kid. And he drives a Nissan like I do. So, obviously, long-lost son of mine 20 years ago. Giants are your second favorite team. Well, I guess that's good, but Eli Apple made the Giants fun of like, yeah, he made it interesting. That's for sure, man. Techie, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Really do appreciate it. PBR time for tomorrow. I'll be drinking the UFO White because this is damn good beer. But down with the Seagulls. I hope you're in the stream tomorrow, Techie, because like I said, the Cowboys game was a must because I have a lot of Cowboys fans in here. And again, like I said on Wednesday night with Chris, most of my guys in here, somebody asked which opposing teams have shown you the most love this year, and it's really been the Eagles and Cowboys, which I think is fantastic. So I think we've had a lot of fun with these streams. That's why I love doing them. And you guys are great fans. I love the Eagles and Cowboys fans in my streams. You guys are fantastic. Honestly, you guys are so good You softened my hate for your teams by like this much. Like this much. I softened my hate like that much for your teams. You guys are fantastic. I mean that. You guys are great, man. You really are. Got a lot of Saints fans in my chat. I love my Saints fans. Got a lot of Bears fans in here. QC. I got a lot of Vikings fans in here. And you guys are all great. Got some Seahawks fans in here. The same here, Brandon. You the man, brother. But it's great. Cowboys fans suck. Not in this stream, Juan. I'm telling you. I got some of the best Cowboys fans you'd ever want to meet in these streams. And Philly fans. It's the truth. They're great. They're fantastic. I swear to God, they're really good. If every Cowboys and Eagles fan were like these guys in my stream, I probably would not hate on them, though, because I don't hate the Redskins. I don't hate the Redskins at all because the fans have always been cool. Really only have one Redskins fans there. That's HTTR. I don't really see any other Redskins fans. Big Simple shows up once in a while, but that's it. HTTR is the only Redskins fan that I know in these streams. And HTTR has always been an awesome guy. I love HTTR. HTTR is the freaking man. But like I said, I mean, if Cowboys and Eagles fans are like these people in here, I definitely would hate them. It's just the majority of Cowboys and Eagles fans tick me off to no end, so I can't stand their teams. So that's just how it is. But I've always hated the Eagles. It didn't really have to do anything with their fans. It had to do with Buddy Ryan. Hated Buddy Ryan. Hated him. I hated Buddy Ryan. Hated. Like I always like when Mark Bavaro said he used to have dreams about murdering Buddy Ryan. That made me smile when I heard that. Mark Bavaro used to have dreams about murdering Buddy Ryan. That's how much Mark Bavaro hated Buddy Ryan. And then the funny thing is Mark Bavaro finished his career with the Eagles. Funny. But, oh, yeah, I like Broncos fan. I got a lot of Broncos fans in here, too. You're a Broncos fan. David from Colorado is a Broncos fan. And David from Colorado is awesome. I mean, I'm glad he won. I was happy that he won the contest because he's been awesome, too. I think I'm getting sick. This freaking sucks. But like I said, everybody in here is great. You know, it's just because the Cowboys and Eagles obviously are my biggest rivals. That's why it's just, you know, the overwhelming support from Cowboys and Eagles fans. It's awesome. It really is. And that's why the streams that I do are fantastic. It's why I love them so much. Because no matter who these guys, no matter who you guys are rooting for in here, you're all awesome fans. You're awesome fans. You know your stuff. You know, we talk a little crap to one another, but it's all in good fun. And, I mean, we're all very respectful of one another. And I love it. I think it's great, man. There's a Falcons fan. My most hated NFC team are the Eagles because of the craziness between us going back. Oh, 2003. Oh, the Michael Vick thing. Yeah, it makes sense. You just watch the Rage comp. Yeah. Well, the funny thing about the Rage compilation is this. That's all real. There was somebody that said one time watching, it was someone in Gangrene David's stream because David was showing my reactions to some things. And a guy said the Giants fans are actors. And I said, if I was that good of an actor, I'd be in Hollywood. That is all legitimate emotion from me. I'm an emotional guy. And I said, without the camera, I'm the same way without the camera watching the game. You guys just get to watch it in real time how I react to my teams losing. I hate it. That Oklahoma game made me so mad. And I didn't realize I threw the damn football. Thought I had my kid's little basketball in my hand. Did not realize I picked that football up and just a reaction. That's all it was. So when I watched it back, I started cracking up. I thought it was funny. I lose my mind when I watch them. I can't help it. I love my teams. I'm a passionate guy. I'm an emotional guy. And I want my teams to win, man. I'm competitive, you know. So, hey, Taylor, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. I know, Taylor, some people get the notifications, some don't. I don't understand what it is. I don't know. Well, this is the thing, Taylor. So I was telling people when I started this, I didn't plan on doing this. I was going to do the Knicks-Lakers tonight by myself. People do hit the bell limitless, and it doesn't always notify them. Yeah, I don't have any problem with an AFC team, Sports Nation. So, Taylor, what I was saying was I was going to initially, Chris and I were doing the Knicks-Lakers game on his channel. Then Chris said Jet Central was coming in from Florida, and they were going to hang out tonight. So he said, I can't do the Knicks game. So, you're going to be solo. And I said, okay. So I plan on doing the Knicks Lakers night. Then Chris texted me about 5:00 today, and he said, yo, we have MSG in the hotel room. The internet's good. So we can do Knicks Lakers. So instead of just posting on a community thing, I thought I'd come on here, talk a little bit about those two games, the Cowboys and Seahawks and Eagles Bears, and let everybody know that Chris and I will be doing the Lakers game on his channel. I'll end this about probably 10, 15 or so. I'm supposed to go over there. So about another 15 minutes or so. We'll hang out. But that's why I did it, Taylor. So that's what it is. But not everybody gets the bell. I don't understand why that happens, but it does. So disappointed when I checked the NFL playoff schedule. So neither the UCF Jaguar, man. Here's to you, brother. UCF Jaguar, one of my favorite guys. If you guys are not subbed up to UCF Jaguar, please sub him up. He's a Jaguars fan. He does live streams as well. He also gets very emotional, very pissed off watching his team play. I can get on board with that. I know how it goes to watch your team suck. So I get it. But sub him up if you guys haven't. He's a great video maker. And he's been on the Sports Fury as well. So definitely check him out, man. I didn't see what Rogue try on subbing and subbing back. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange, Taylor. It really is. Diet Coke. I love Diet Coke. Yeah, I take after Mike Francesa with the Diet Coke. We respect Dak more if he wins a playoff game. I guess it depends on how he plays. You know what I mean, Diet Coke? If he can make throws down the field and he's accurate and he plays well, then I can respect him. But say the Cowboys win an ugly game 20-17 and Zeke Elliott has 2 touchdowns and the defense is making plays and Dak goes 15 for 30 for 190 yards and he turns it over twice, I'm not going to respect him anymore. He has to, even if Dak, I'll say this, even if Dak plays it, say Dak goes 23 for 30 for 278 yards and throws 2 touchdowns and they lose, I'll respect him more. It really depends on how he performs because the Cowboys are set up. The Cowboys are a dangerous team in the playoffs because they have the formula. Right? The Bears have that formula. The Seahawks have that formula. The Saints have that formula. The Saints are so underrated on defense. If you look at every team in the playoffs, with the exception of like Kansas City, okay? And I'm not really sure about San Diego's defense offhand. Every one of these teams can run the ball, and every one of these teams plays pretty good defense. And that's why. The Texans are 8th overall in rushing. And so every one of these teams has a formula to be in the playoffs, and that's why every one of these, except for the Eagles, they're another one. They don't fit the mold because they can't run the ball. They don't run the ball. That's kind of that's an aberration that they're there. That's why I think the Bears will win the game. With the Giants, who do you want to win the Super Bowl? I picked the Saints to win it before the year started, so I'm rooting for Drew Brees. Pat Mahomes is overrated. I can't say that. Dude threw 50 touchdowns going to the MVP in the league. I can't say he's overrated. Yeah, I can't say Pat Mahomes is overrated, man. What up, Drip God? How you doing, my man? Nah, I'm not getting involved in that, brother. I'm just moving on from it. He said what he had to say. I don't do that anymore, man. I got nothing to prove with my trash talk. We all know. We all know what would happen. I'm moving past it, man. I'm not getting involved in that. I said that. All I'm gonna say is this. I can't believe, Lord Brunson, what is going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream, brother. I appreciate it. Bears aren't the better team. I guess we'll find out on Sunday. They're the better defensive team. They're a better running team. They're not a better passing team, but they're better defense. They're a better running team. It's in Chicago. And you don't necessarily need to be the better team to win the game. That's the great thing about the playoffs. The Giants were not the better team in Super Bowl 42. We won that game. We were not the better team in the NFC Championship game against the Packers in 2007. We won that game. We were not the better team against the Packers in 2011 when they were 15-1 and we were 9-7, and we won that game. You don't need to be the better team to win. You just need to be the better team on that day. That's really all it is. So, that's what it is. But as I was saying, the video, man, I can't believe the effect that had. I just can't believe the reaction to that. Unbelievable. Didn't realize I had that much influence or clout on YouTube when I made a video about what I made it about. Which I don't even have it up anymore because I really, like I said, I'm moving on from it. But I was astonished by the reaction of that caused. Astonished because I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I really didn't. But that was about. I'm not getting involved in it. It's just, it is what it is. I said something about a certain video maker. A lot of people thought I was wrong about what I did. I said I was just defending myself, and that's what, I guess, I don't know. But thank you, Afghanistan. Yes, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so, guys. I really do appreciate y'all being here. I know I got a good arm, right, Gritty Giant? I freaking whipped that damn thing. That was the one thing I saw. Everyone said when I did that, when I went back and looked at the live stream, the Oklahoma game, I went back and read the comments. Everyone said he got better arm than Eli Manning. No, I'm not worried about it, Brunson. Not at all, man. I don't. Brunson, from your lips to God's ears, brother. I don't know. I ain't worried about it, but good question, my man. It's a good question. By the way, guys, also, if you're not actually, let me do this for you, Brunson. Did this on your channel for me. If you're not subscribed to Lord Brunson, guys, he's an Eagles fan. Sub that guy up. Lord Brunson and I got off on the wrong foot. I'll say that right now. Brunson and I went at it for the first couple weeks he was here. And then we went at it a little later on in the year. But I've come to respect him a lot. I like what he does. He is a button pusher. He hates on the Cowboys as good as anybody I've ever seen in my life. So please make sure you sub up Lord Brunson because, like I said, especially if you don't like the Cowboys, you'll love his videos. He hates on the Cowboys really good. But Luka Doncic is in the house. What's going on, my man? Yeah, you got it, Brunson. How come you don't have the wrench? What the hell happened there? You are a moderator. Why the hell ain't your wrench there? I don't know what the hell just happened. It even says remove monitor. What the hell? Where's your wrench? You should have a wrench, Brunson. Why does Brunson not have a wrench? What the hell is going on? Hold on a second. Let me try this again. All right. It should be a damn. I don't know. Why it's not showing up? What the hell's going on? I don't know. Oh, there we go. There it goes, Brunson. I don't know why I didn't show up there before, but definitely make sure you guys sub that man up. But yeah, guys, I think that, like I said, both of these playoff games, Cowboys, Seahawks, Bears, Eagles, they're going to be low scoring. They're going to be good defensive battles. They're going to be ugly games. And again, and this is just the old adage in football. You win the turnover battle, you run the ball, you win the game. That's really what it's going to come down to. I like the Bears for the simple fact that it's in Chicago, and I think their defense is fantastic. And again, the Eagles don't run the ball, and the Bears don't let anybody run on them. So I think the Eagles are going to be one-dimensional, and I don't know how healthy Nick Foles is. But again, the Eagles are on fire. Can't count them out. Sperm Cell's killing his wife again as he's rubbing her face across the keyboard. So yeah, I love Philly 500. Philly 500 is amazing. I watch a lot of Eagles video. I'll tell you this. Oh, you do watch Desert Eagle. Yeah, those are definitely three of my favorites, Taylor. Don't forget Jake Randalls. He's a good Eagles video maker. I'll be right. My damn nose is running. I'll be right back. Hold on a second. It sucks. I really think I'm getting sick, which I don't want to get sick. I had to blow my nose, man. My nose is running. Because UCF, this is really the sports in general really started with the NFC East football because of Halen 88. It really did. The NFC East is really the division that started this whole YouTube sports thing. It really did. It started with an Eagles fan and John Ammo and Halen 88, a Cowboys fan. And it kind of blew up over the next 2 years. So that's why the NFC East is represented the way it is here because of that. And I was part of that. I'm proud to say I was part of that when it started way back when. No, I'll never do a shot of Everclear. That bottle I have is like 25 years old. It's crazy. The Cowboys game starts at 8. Maybe it starts at 8:20. I don't know. I'll be here at 7:45. That I do know. Mike, I am doing the Knicks game, but we're doing it on Chris's channel. He texted me earlier today. He said he can do it. The internet's good. I'm in the hotel. Jet Central's in town. So they are there. And I'm going to move over there in about 5 to 10 minutes or so. So I didn't check I've been here, so I'm not going to be able to check my email for a little bit. I don't watch UCF. I don't watch it, Brock. I've never been a UCF guy or a UFC guy. I saw UCF Jaguar right underneath it. I've never been a UFC guy, and boxing I haven't watched since the Tyson days. So, absolutely, William, no doubt. UCF, UFC. Oh man, I love when Francesa gets pranked. Philly podcast. It is the funniest thing ever. I'll tell you the thing about Francesa. When I got on Twitter, the first guy I followed was Mike Francesa. This is the first guy I went to. I'm like, I'm following Francesa because I know people troll him, and it's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. I saw you guys in Nissan's form a legion of pimps. I agree with you. Me and Sexy Tana should do a UFC fight. You never know. You never know what we'll do. Sexy Tana. We may. Chris and I plan on working together a lot. So, well, I've interacted with Jet Central, just not like live stream to live stream. Like they've done live streams and I've been in their live stream. The Eagles game or the Cowboys game or the Knicks game. Which one are you talking about, Sperm Cell? The Knicks game starts at 10:30, but I'm going to be going over there in like 5 minutes. I have to Skype them, and then I'll be ready to go. Lakers Knicks starts at 10:30, but I'll be on Chris's channel in like 5 minutes. I have to wrap this up in like 5 minutes. What's up, Joe Buck? How you doing? Bad Dog, getting into boxing. The decisions and scoring suck sometimes. It makes you really good fighters at the moment. I don't know. You never know, Brunson. I mean, really, I can get into almost anything. But like I said, I'm an old school guy. I mean, I remember the Tyson days. The Tyson days were just ridiculous, man. They were really good. Oh God, a couple. Kimbo Slicey's dead, right? What's the guy? Is it Anderson Silva? I've heard of him. I remember Ken Shamrock when the thing started because he went into wrestling. I wouldn't have known otherwise. Why can't I do the early game tomorrow? I'm going out tomorrow, so I won't be home until later. The Eagles do own the Falcons. The Eagles also own the Giants. Watch anything except for NASCAR. I hear you, Brunson, and I can actually watch now. Well, I used to be a big NASCAR fan until they changed all the point systems and they made all the tracks the same. I mean, back in the late '90s, early 2000s, I went to a bunch of NASCAR races. I went to a bunch. I went to New Hampshire a couple times. I went to the Coca-Cola 600. I went to Dover. I went to a bunch of races when I was younger, but I just, it started once they started that whole playoff thing in NASCAR. I lost my steam for it. Plus, I was a Tony Stewart fan, and once he left the Home Depot car, I really didn't care anymore. So that was kind of it for me. The Eagles have dominated the Giants the last decade. I can't even say anything else. This is year can happen, Alpha Evie. I mean, the AFC is wide open. I think the AFC is wide open. I think any team in the AFC can go to the what's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? I think any team in the AFC can go to the Super Bowl. Any one of them. I know it does. Actually, I gotta shave. It does go fast. This is like 3 days worth. I was born with the 9 o'clock shadow MH. Born with it. My kid, he's got lighter hair than me, but I already see the peach fuzz there. I said that kid's gonna have this. He's gonna have the Italian beard. Without a doubt. Bad Dog, I was watching Dak get interviewed. One thing he says is, I really don't care about the stats. That's exactly the guy you want. That's exactly what Saquon Barkley said. He said, I don't care about the stats. I want to win. That is the guy you want. But you also want Dak to play well. I mean, Dak can't play like crap You're not gonna beat the Seahawks if Dak plays like crap. This is the playoffs. This isn't the Giants. This isn't the Jets. This isn't. I'm trying to think of another crappy team. This isn't the Lions. This isn't the Panthers. This is the Seahawks. They beat Dallas earlier in the year. He can't play like garbage. You're not going to win. So you do want a guy who don't care about stats, but at the same time, he needs to play well. That second game against the Eagles, he almost single-handedly lost you the game. And let's face it, I think Cowboys fans, I think even you can admit this, that opening kickoff, when they said the Eagles did not recover that, was BS. Clear recovery. Eagles should have had the ball. I don't like either team, so I'm not playing favorites at all. I'm not playing favorites. You know that. I don't like either team. I hate them both the same, okay? Eagles should have the ball as an outside observer. And Dak turned it over, 3 times? So, and then even the last touchdown, it was lucky. The ball got batted up in the air, and Cooper took it out of the air, and he ran into the end zone. So it was a great game. But, I mean, Dak didn't play well in that game. Dak has to play well. He doesn't need to throw for 340 yards and 4 touchdowns. He doesn't need to do that. But he can't turn it over. He can't turn it over 3 times. He can't do that. He turns it over 3 times, you're in trouble. So we'll see what happens. But with that, guys, I am going to wrap this up. If you'd like to, if you guys want to watch me and Chris stream the Knicks game along with Jet Central and Rover Sports, because I think they're all over there, I'm going to end this stream. I am going to Skype Chris, and I don't know exactly when he's going on live. Probably in about 5-10 minutes. Go over to his channel, and we're going to do – I got to put the Knicks game on, actually. We're going to go over there. We're going to do the Knicks Lakers. So I hope you guys join me over there. Josh, thank you so much for hanging out, guys. Everybody, thank you so much. And again, guys, the guys that super chatted, I can't tell you how much that means to me. You guys are the best. I love you guys. I get the best chat on YouTube. I do. I appreciate all your support. I always do. You guys freaking rock. Hope to see you over on Chris's channel. And then tomorrow night, we got Cowboys Seahawks. And I hope you all join me for Cowboys Seahawks because it'll be a hell of a game. And yeah, without a doubt, I am. That's how you get that right there. So anyway, join me over on Chris's channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Cowboys Seahawks. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be on the Entertainers channel right now. And if I don't see you, I'll have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow for Cowboys Seahawks. Bad dog. I'm out. Peace.